Hello everybody, Kerry with the Schmidt House, and happy to say since we got our shed built, we're finally reclaiming our porch. Got most all the junk off of it. Still a little work to do, a little cleanup, little stuff that we need to straighten up and carry over to the shed. Bad news, all the junk is in the shed. It's a mess, everything piled up in here. So now comes the task of going through everything a little bit better and throwing stuff away. Some of these old rods and reels we're going to get rid of. We don't use them. A lot of that stuff. In this Elias chest, there's all kind of cans of paint and different stuff in there. We haven't even checked any of that. See if it's still good or if it's something we want to keep. Started going through this old chest today. It's kind of one drawer at a time. There's just years and years of hoarding, unorganized mess. All kind of stuff in here. But take everything out one drawer at a time and put back what we need, what we want to keep, and everything else we're going to get rid of. The new dash bezel for the 71 Super Sport El Camino that's sitting behind the house. There's a new dash pad for it. That goes with it. Hopefully we may have a buyer for it. I've really come down on the price to where I'm basically giving it away, which is kind of crazy because you put a battery in it and drive it anywhere. But it does need a lot of work to be restored. Yeah, just a lot of accumulation of stuff, and you know, the old German hoarder in me just doesn't want to get rid of anything. But my wife's really helped me with that. And I hate seeing this new building all cluttered up with junk. I do like seeing my El Camino in here though. Makes me happy. Well, let me continue on with the cleanup. We'll bring you all along a little at a time as we do it. This may take us a couple of months to get this all cleaned up. This is Kerry with the Schmidt House. Still working on our garage shed storage building project, trying to get it ready for electricity. So we rented a trencher, and it worked a lot better than I thought in this rock. But we were able to get down a foot and a half in places probably. Some places maybe only 8 inches. A few rocks we couldn't get over. Didn't want to tear up the machine, but got everything trenched, ready to go. We're waiting on our wire. It's been ordered. It's supposed to be on the way, I guess, already, or it's been shipped or in transit. So when the wire gets here, we're gonna just put some direct buried wire in, and then we'll have an electrician come over and hook everything up for us. So excited about that. We got a wire going to the building, and then for our septic pump and alarm, we're changing that. We're taking it off the pole. We're going to run that power out of the building, out of our new storage building from the box in there. And we'll have that alarm and everything back here where we'll be able to see it more and monitor it better. So, well, just wait for our wire and on to the next step. So, our electrician that's helping us with the wiring on this project was here last night, and he plumbed this into our box. Our wire, our sweep wire coming out ready to be buried. It's a good thing he came by because he did notice something inside here. Two issues that were going to cause us big problems in the future. Our main wire feed going into the house was not installed correctly. The neutral wire was real loose. It was actually getting hot, wasn't making contact, and it also wasn't wired in right. He said he was surprised we weren't having a lot of issues with flickering lights and such. We hadn't noticed anything, but we probably would be having issues in the future had we not cleared that up. So anyway, once this is all plugged in, we will be able to eliminate a lot of this old PVC and trash. Our pump alarm, that's all coming out. That's going to be installed back in the back. This is just for cable TV, which we don't have anymore. So that can be eliminated. We can just clean this pole up. This box here was brand new. Our internet provider had to replace that. We were having a lot of trouble with our internet. They replaced it, did a bunch of work, and nothing got any better. They finally told us that they couldn't help us anymore. So we had to let them go. We went to a different internet provider, wireless internet, and it's been great. We haven't had any issues. Here's where it's plumbed into the building. Going down the sweep. There's our other two wires that go to the septic pump and alarm. And we're going to go through right here, drill another little hole, and come out. The alarm box is actually going to be right here, I believe. And he'll do that this evening. Also, over here at our tank, there's existing wire coming out going to the pole. We're going to cut into that and splice in with our new wire right here, and we're going to put a junction box, in-ground junction box right there, so we can access if we ever have any issues. And he's going to do that this evening, I believe. So what I'm going to do to help things along a little bit, I'm going to start wiring our plugs in. Just putting all these receptacles in, which is fairly simple. I think we're going to have 10 altogether, including the one that's going to be outside. Here's where the light switch is going to be. He's also going to hang two big LED lights up in here. So I'm not going to video all my work of putting these receptacles in, because I'll probably be fairly slow at it. It's not something I do all the time, and I want to take my time and get it right. So once I've got them all wired in, I'll give you a shot at it and kind of show you what I've done. Some of them I'll have screwed in, some of them I'll leave out, so you can see how I wired it. Okay, I got all my receptacles wired in, and I'll show you what they look like. There's one with the cover, finished. There's one without the cover. Here's one that's wired. I haven't put it in a box yet. All my grounds, the two grounds, I tightened that up a little bit more. I twisted them together and then put a cap on it just to hold them. To make sure. The ground wire, I could have cut it a little shorter on this one. Makes it kind of a pain to shove it up in there and make sure it doesn't touch anything else, but it'll work. It's not something I do every day, so. Yeah, that's it. This one gets screwed in, cover on it, and then cover on a couple of the others that I haven't done yet, and then I'm all done with the receptacles. Wait for the electrician to get in here. He'll put a switch in here, wire that in, put us a couple of lights up here. This whole thing is running off of 2 circuits of a light, and I think the 2 lights, I think four receptacles, and then the other 5 receptacles are on another circuit.
And we have light. This is Andrea from the Schmidt house. Carrie's here with me too. And our electrician has finished wiring up our new shed, our new storage building. It's Schmidt Electric here in the Hill Country, Central Texas, Gillespie County, Fredericksburg area. He did a great job. Got it all done in 2 afternoons, maybe a little less than that. Everything's hooked up outside. We've got plugs all over the place. And we're in business now. So this is exciting.
The lights are perfect. I mean, they really illuminate everything in here. He said they would. He said these 2 lights would be maybe more than we needed, but I think it's perfect.
They're LED lights, and we can even adjust them if we need to, but right now it's looking good. Everything's lit up. Well, that was really the final step in the shed. We still have some organizing to do, as you can see, but we're making a little progress. We got this really nice new toolbox here a couple of weeks ago. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. See you on the next video.